Do you own a mobile device? Do you want to earn rewards for free? Are you always bored? If you answered yes to any of those questions, go into the description below and download S-Game now. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today it's a story video, but it's gonna be pretty long because it involves some backstory, and just all around information about this person, because you're not gonna understand the reasoning behind everything and just why I hate this person in general. Okay, so we gotta do that. So yeah, let's get right into it. So this teacher is just like one of those teachers like everybody hates, or a couple people hate in my school. I'm not gonna give a name because she's not worthy of a name. That sounds so wrong, but whatever. So basically, this teacher, a couple years ago, we did a project, and she sent an email to my parents saying she expected me to fail, and I failed. Okay, like, first off, that's just messed up, like messed up to hell. If you expect the student to fail and they failed, and you send an email saying, "Yo, I expected him to fail," and he met that expectation of failure, like that was my expectation. He met the expectation. That's awesome. Like, what the hell is that? Like, how do you expect a student to fail? So that was just a tipping point, just number one point of just like no return. But of course, this teacher had to just go ballistic, just get worse over time. I don't even know. Okay, so basically, beginning into this school year, 8th grade, basically, there's this club, a great weird club. I don't know. It was extracurricular. I was just bored, so I joined. Essentially, you go, I think, every Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning. You got to be there, and you write speeches about like stuff like you're really passionate about and all that good stuff, and you write it, and that's a club. You just write speeches. Okay, now that wasn't the problem at all, because like I don't care. It's speeches. It was all good until this teacher became psychotic on sharing night. So there's a thing where we were sharing our speeches. Of course, even if after 3 hours, there's still not enough time for like 20 speeches. Like, come on, each of them are like 5 minutes. Should be able to get through them. I'm mind blown. Okay, best part, just best meme, guys. So one of these amazing qualitative just speeches were about why you should read. Just why you should. Do you think that in 8th grade we need to know why we should read? Is that like a good priority here? Like, we have ebooks, and if you want to read something, that's cool, but you don't have to read too much because there's always documentaries and giving you the same information. So I don't know. Okay, going off topic. That's just no. Okay, that's not what we're talking about right now. So this was like sharing night. I'm saying it again, but this sharing night was just sharing our speeches, and we had to do feedback, right? So I'm just like, let's do some feedback. Now, I don't know how mentally insane this teacher is at all. Like, I don't know, mental stability or some crap like that. I just straight up, I don't know anything about this teacher, like in terms of mental stability or anything of that sort, because I don't know. I don't really care. Okay, but clearly we are not in the terms of mental stability. Okay, so we wrote these the feedback, and is it just me, or do I just feel like with feedback you gotta be like brutally honest, like just to the point of like just roasting them, because it really gets them to know like you're being serious and it's just not good in your eyes. I don't know, that's how I like to put it as, I just brutally honest. Okay, so if somebody did really bad, I would kind of roast them. Okay, and that's not a big deal because it's 2017, but my teachers like just be as honest as you can, and then this psychotic teacher is just all sorts of messed up. And if somebody in the club watched this video, you can post your feedback, and let's see what people say, because clearly saying that you're unprepared and it's just utterly repulsive is bad. Like, sure, it's really mean, but like that's my sort of feedback. Okay, like I just be honest. Like, honesty is the best policy, but according to the teacher, no, it's not good. Like, if you do it, you're in trouble. Alright, like, just because you're honest, like, brutally honest, just next level honest, does not mean you're good. It basically means you're a bad person. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but honesty is just not something what's the word? I just don't use, because I just use it a lot. So honesty is kind of just one of those things I just take into account, right? And I don't know, I like roasting people in feedback. Okay, like, I don't know why, but just feedback should be honest, and you should, not get into their skulls that it's just whatever they just wrote was just bad or something like that. They just need to improve. Just apparently to this teacher, just don't do it. Like, just don't do it. So I submitted all the feedback I had. I don't know, you're supposed to. Of course, I didn't present because I don't know. It was just I didn't present because apparently 3 hours is not enough for 5-minute speeches. Oh God. Alright, so she apparently read it and she just got triggered, like unbelievably triggered. Okay, so middle of class, we're doing a project which is worth like 20% of a mark this term. Just pulls you out of class. It's like, extracurricular stuff, it's more important than actual school and your grades. Like, I don't care about your grades, man, but like, you messed up. Like, could you like just pull me like after school? Because like I stay after school, help my teacher, or just clean up the classroom, something like that. Because I don't go home like right when the bell rings. Like, I'm just that kind of guy. Could just pull me out like later, because that works too, right? But apparently no. No. You're not allowed to. Okay, you're not allowed to just pull you, during recess or something. You just have to be during class, okay? And she pulls me out and she's like, I read your feedback, and it was just repulsive, just horrible, negative feedback. I'm like, well, that's my style, just honest, brutally honest, that kind of stuff. Where she's like, no, that's not even allowed. That's so disrespectful. We're gonna call your parents. We're gonna call the principal, we're gonna tell the principal. We're gonna call your family, like, just all that stuff. I'm just like, that's great. Like, can I just go back to class? She's like, oh, just go back to class. I don't even talk to you, right? But like, that's kind of stupid. You're gonna call parents about an extracurricular. You know what's funny? I got like, I don't even know if I should say this at all. So I'm just gonna say it. So this is gonna be another story video, probably in the future, because I don't know. But there was an extracurricular thing we did, and my friends reported me for being like, I don't know, they're stupid. Okay, they're like mentally ill also. But I got basically expelled, or not expelled, like, I think it was suspended. That's the word. Yeah, okay. And that was outside of school, and for something inside it, like, if it's outside of school, literally, I've heard speeches from the principal. If it's outside of school, it's your responsibility. But the extracurricular after school, not inside the school, is probably outside the school. Like, I don't care if it's a teacher, it's outside of school. I don't know if they understand that concept. So basically, a couple days pass by after the entire teacher going insane situation, and finally I get called to the office 4 days after she told me I'm gonna tell the principal the next day. Okay, don't know, like, I don't know if the timing's correct or anything, but I guess your timing is okay. Like, just it's cool. I don't know. So I get called down, and she's like, the principal's like, you gotta rewrite this. I'm not gonna get you in trouble. Just rewrite it. Like, just straight up rewrite it, make it better. So I make it. Okay, I rewrite it, and I leave. Like, it's not a big deal. It took me like 15 minutes. Alright, and I think it's all cool because, I made it as positive as could. No, alright, the teacher reads it, and she's like, no, not the principal, but like the teacher. It's like, she reads it, and she's like, this is unacceptable, still way too rude. And I face palm so hard. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Make it like all lovey-dovey, and just like how every stereotypical student writes their feedback? Like, is that what you want me to do? Because I'm trying to write it as nice as possible, using all the synonyms, antonyms. What else do you want? Okay, but she just wants to keep going. She wants to keep fighting me right now. So I rewrote it again, and this was the next day. So she read it, and then the next day I got called again. Rewrite it, okay? Is it the end? Is it the end? No. All right. Teacher comes up to me because it's the day before the next meeting, says, I don't want you in my meeting. I don't want you at this club anymore. You're kicked out. I was like, fine by me. She's like, if you're fine just not being in a club, why'd you even join in the first place? I'm just like, extracurricular stuff is kind of fun, you know. You just get to do stuff. And she's like, that's a horrible reason. Just get out. Like, just I don't want to see you anymore. And I was like, okay, okay. That's how nice of a teacher. On the day I was confronted by the teacher, I just forgot to mention this. This is just like basically finishing editing, but I forgot to mention. Don't even know how I forgot to mention. But you know, one period before I got pulled out of class. This was at lunch because that's like the previous period. I don't know. It's called lunch period. But apparently, guys, greatest teacher of all time, like interviewed every single student in the club and asked for their feelings. Not a big deal, right? But then if everybody in the club comes up to you during lunch and attempts to roast you, is that like just great? It's not. That's just horrible. Like, I don't care. But you know what's funny? I have to make an entire like separate rant video because of their stupidity. I don't know how students think like this. You know, we're in 8th grade. Like, should be able to know. So they're saying, dude, so if you can present and this was getting marked, what would you get? Like, would it even be in our grading system? Would it be in the alphabet? I'm like, well, I didn't say it's them, but I'm just saying it right now. That's not how the grading system works. We don't use the entire alphabet, and nobody in the entire world uses the entire alphabet as their amazing grading system. Because apparently, if somebody was grading me, it would be just not in the alphabet, or it would be random letters in the alphabet. Let me tell you right now, that's not how the alphabet, the grading system works. Sure, there's a lot, you know, there's letters, but okay. So if there's 26, or was it 27, 26, 27 letters in the alphabet, right? So it's not going to be any one of those. So it's percentages, but there's only 100%, and sometimes you can get bonus marks up to like 115 or something. That's the highest mark I've gotten in school. I've never seen anything higher than that. So if you're going to tell me it's not in the alphabet, which is out of 27, and it would be like in fractions, like 90 million out of like 27 or something, that's like a bajillion %. So probably not going to work. Don't know what you're thinking. And apparently, guys, I'm discriminating and being racist. Oh, are you kidding me? Just because I wrote on this thing, it's utterly repulsive. You got to be more prepared. Is that racist or discriminative? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't understand why people are like this autistic. Anyways, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much the video. If you did enjoy this like story video, it didn't seem like a story video because I was just kind of ranting about it, but it was a story video nonetheless. I'm just gonna quickly. This is just no footage, but thank you so much for all your support on this program release video. It has over 1,000 views now. Did not expect that, and I want to challenge you guys to is 2,000 views, and then in the future 3,000. All right, I want to break the record of the most popular video on my channel. If we can do this, that would be amazing. I can't thank you enough for all the recognition and the views. I don't understand. All right, but just get that out of the way. Go in the description below, and there's a tweet on Twitter. If I get 10 retweets and 10 likes on that tweet, and then you go on the video linked and get 10 likes, I'm going to do a giveaway. I don't know, probably PayPal. I don't know how much PayPal. But just, you know, if you guys want the giveaway, probably we'll do it. You just need the retweets and the likes and, you know, all that stuff. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and peace.